Have you noticed how some women, often not the youngest, not the loudest, not the ones chasing attention, somehow keep people restless at night? Why is it that certain women, the ones who move with quiet confidence, are the exact women narcissists can't stop thinking about? It's strange, isn't it? Would it felt power from beauty, charm, or how many people admire you? But what if that's the biggest lie? What if the real reason and they lose sleep has nothing to do with something far more hidden? Here you know something far more hidden. Here's the last time you walked into a room and felt people shin, but because of what you carried inside. That's not an accident. That's not chance. That's energy. And it's the kind of energy that makes manipulators nervous. So the real riddle is this: what makes one woman unshakable while another gets trapped in endless games? And more importantly, which one are you becoming? Now picture this. She walks into a room and the energy changes. Conversations pause. Eyes shift. There's curiosity, yes, but also a hint of fear in those who've tried to manipulate her before. That fear, that's not intimidation. That's recognition. Recognition that she can't be controlled, she can't be cornered, and she will never apologize for owning her presence. And here's your retention trick. Imagine for just one moment that this woman is you. Feel that strength. Feel that calm. Feel how her confidence doesn't scream, it whispers, it calls, it commands. That whisper, it's the sound of a narcissist losing sleep. By the time this video ends, you'll understand the real habits, thoughts, and subtle moves that make high-value women a troubled and wine narcissists can't stand it. You'll see how to harness your own personal power, not to intimidate, but to protect your peace and transfer your presence. High-value women are not born. They are crafted through conscious choices. Every decision they make, every boundary they set, every reaction they withhold is intentional. They understand one fundamental truth: your energy communicates more than your words ever could. Confidence for them isn't about arrogance. It's quiet, measured, and magnetic. It's the subtle smile that says, I know my worth, and I won't settle for less. Narcissists feel it immediately. They can sense when they are facing someone who won't tolerate manipulation, someone who refuses to give them power over their emotions. High-value women have rituals of self-respect. They guard their time, they protect their peace, and they refuse to let drama or chaos enter their lives. They know that their personal power is non-negotiable, and that alone makes narcissists restless. They also understand the art of strategic silence, speaking only when it matters, listening more than talking, and letting actions, not words, prove their strength. The quiet confidence of a high-value woman is like a shadow over a narcissist. They cannot see her fully, and that uncertainty drives them insane. But it's not about playing games. It's about inner mastery. They cultivate emotional resilience. They know who they are, and they don't apologize for their presence. Here's the secret most people miss. Narcissists are obsessed with what they can't control, and a high-value woman is exactly that: untouchable, unpredictable, and unapologetically herself. Now, picture yourself applying these habits. Imagine setting boundaries effortlessly, speaking with power, and radiating confidence so natural it makes people, and yes, narcissists pause. That's not a fantasy. That's a mindset, a daily practice, and a lifestyle that transforms your presence from ordinary to magnetic. Think about the last time you saw a woman walk into a room and everything shifted. Conversations paused. Energy subtly realigned. People didn't even realize why they were staring, they just felt it. That's the impact of high-value energy in action. Narcissists feel it even more intensely because they thrive on control, and here is someone who refuses to be controlled. High-value women command respect without demanding it. They know that attention earned through presence and authenticity is far more powerful than attention bought through noise or drama. They understand the invisible code of human behavior. People, especially manipulators, respond to confidence, calm, and clarity, consider the woman who no longer tolerates games. She doesn't argue endlessly. She doesn't explain herself unnecessarily. She sets her boundary once, and that's it. The effect: narcissists obsess, strategize, and lose sleep trying to figure out how to get under her skin. They can't because she isn't reacting. She's not fighting. She's operating from a place of untouchable serenity. It's also in the small things: the way she carries herself, the way she holds eye contact, the way she laughs confident yet unbothered. These subtleties speak volumes far louder than words ever could. A high-value woman doesn't need to announce her worth. Her presence does that for her. And here's a powerful reminder: you can cultivate this same energy. Start noticing the small habits that drain you and cut them out. Start practicing patience with yourself and decisiveness in your actions. Start walking through life as though every step communicates your value, your peace, and your unshakable confidence. The result: people notice. Your energy becomes magnetic, and it changes the way the world responds to you. High-value energy isn't a secret, it's a practice. It's a combination of mindset, behavior, and self-respect that anyone can cultivate with consistency. The first step is self-awareness. Know your triggers, understand your patterns, and identify what situations drain your power. Awareness allows you to act rather than react, and that is the core of unshakable presence. Next is boundary mastery. High-value women don't negotiate their peace. They say no when something doesn't serve them without guilt or explanation. They prioritize their time, energy, and emotional well-being, and in doing so, they teach others exactly how to treat them. Try this exercise for every commitment you make this week. Ask yourself, does this protect my peace or compromise it? You'll quickly start seeing where power leaks and where strength grows. Another crucial element is intentional presence. Every action, every word, and every glance carries weight. Speak when it matters. Listen when it counts. Move with purpose. A high-value woman's energy is magnetic because it's deliberate. She doesn't chase attention. She commands it simply by being herself. Practice this for 1 hour each day. Observe how you engage with the world. Are you giving away energy unconsciously, or are you acting with intent? Then there's emotional resilience. High-value women face challenges, but they don't crumble. They process, they reflect, and they respond with calm power. Start small. When someone tries to provoke or manipulate you, pause. And take a breath. Respond from clarity, not emotion. Over time, this builds an inner fortress that nothing external can shake. Finally, embrace continuous growth. Read, reflect, and refine your understanding of yourself. Surround yourself with people who elevate, not diminish your energy. High-value energy is not static, it evolves. And the more you commit to your growth, the more naturally it radiates, making narcissists, manipulators, and toxic people notice, obsess, and ultimately lose sleep over your presence. By now, you understand the mindset, habits, and energy that make high-value women untouchable. But here's the part most people never grasp. It's not just what you do, it's how you make others feel, especially those who thrive on control, manipulation, or drama. High-value women wield an invisible power. They understand human psychology, the push and pull of attention and desire, and the subtle ways energy communicates dominance without aggression. A single glance, a composed silence, or even the way she texts can create an ease in those who seek to control her. These are not tricks, they are reflections of self-mastery and emotional intelligence. Take texting, for instance. A high-value woman doesn't feel compelled to reply immediately, over-explain, or chase validation. Her messages are deliberate, measured, and confident. She communicates clarity, calm, and presence. A narcissist reading her texts will overanalyze, worry, and even lose sleep not because she's playing games, but because she doesn't give them the power they crave. And here's the ultimate truth. The power of a high-value woman lies in being unapologetically herself. She doesn't perform to impress, she doesn't bend to please, and she doesn't shrink in fear. That unwavering authenticity forces manipulators to confront their own inadequacies, and that's why they panic, obsess, and lose sleep over her presence. So, what can you do right now to start cultivating this energy? Begin with your daily rituals, protect your peace, master your boundaries, embrace emotional resilience, and engage with the world intentionally. Then apply these habits in subtle ways that reinforce your value in every interaction. Over time, these practices compound, transforming your energy into something magnetic, undeniable, and untouchable. Remember, being high value isn't about intimidating others, it's about empowering yourself. It's about walking through life knowing your worth, radiating confidence, and experiencing relationships on your terms. Narcissists lose sleep over such women because they cannot control what refuses to be controlled. And when you start living this truth every day, you will notice a profound shift, not just in others, but in yourself. Step into this power. Let your energy speak louder than words. The world and those who underestimate you will feel it immediately. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss daily motivation and practical confidence on calories and personal power. Step into your high-value energy today and watch the world respond.